Amulon gains favor with King Laman and is appointed to teach the people in the land of Shemlon, Shelam, and Amulon. Amulon and his brethren become teachers over the Lamanites in these lands, and the language of Nephi is taught among them. However, the Lamanites do not know God. Amulon does not teach them the law of Moses or the words of Abinadi. They teach only how to keep records and write to one another. The Lamanites grow rich-wise in worldly ways and cunning in wickedness. Amulon persecutes Alma and his people, remembering that Alma had believed the words of Abinadi and had been driven out by the king. He places heavy tasks on them. The burdens are great, and Alma and his people cry mightily to God. Amulon commands that they stop crying to God, threatening death for anyone who calls upon him. And Alma and his people did call upon the Lord. They pour out their hearts to God. The Lord hears their cries and comforts them. The Lord speaks to them, saying, He remembers the covenant they made and will deliver them out of bondage. He will ease their burdens so that they will not feel them, even in bondage. The Lord will be with them and visit them in their afflictions. Their burdens are made light. They bear them with patience, submitting cheerfully to the will of the Lord. The Lord speaks again, saying he will deliver them the next day. Alma is to lead the people, and the Lord will go with him. That night, Alma and his people gather their flocks and grain. The Lord causes a deep sleep to fall upon the Lamanites and their taskmasters, making them unable to pursue. Alma and his people leave in the morning, traveling all day until they pitch their tents in a valley, which they call Alma. They give thanks to God for his mercy for delivering them from bondage. The Lord speaks to Alma, telling him to hasten their journey, for the Lamanites have awakened and will pursue them. Alma and his people leave the valley and journey into the wilderness. After 12 days, they arrive in Zarahemla, where King Mosiah receives them with joy. And so, the Lord delivered Alma and his people from bondage, and they returned to the land of Zarahemla.